Hola, hola, hey, rolling, rolling, roll, can play now. Hey y'all, it's your girl Just Bree coming at you with another video. Feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning into my channel. So I'm at 505 subscribers. Okay. And y'all made it happen. Thank you to all my A1 and my D1s. I don't know what I want to call you guys. Something with Breezy, my Breezies. Breezy crew, Breezy something, I don't know. So anyway, on that note, I am going to react to a Kendra G video entitled She Wants a Man That Makes 200K or More, 95K is Not Enough. All right, fair use, fair use, fair use. Want to hear it? Here it go.
Hi, boo.
Hey, Kendra girl, how you doing?
Good. Hold on one second. I'm just texting my best friend. We got a text crisis going on right now. All right. All right, here we go. What's your name, baby? Oh, you got a coat on? You got a half shirt and a coat?
You know, I just came from outside.
You got a TLC outfit on. I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs ain't nobody that get no love from me. That's how Chili dress. I be like, Chili, are you cold or are you hot?
Chili.
How you got on a coat and a bra?
Be chilly.
Cause she's chilly. You look good, girl. I mean, first of all, you look good because can't everybody just wear a bra shirt? Cause I know my stomach be stomaching sometimes. I gotta not eat the whole week to wear that outfit, child.
Oh, girl, I ain't gained 5 pounds in 5 years, so.
You gained 5 pounds and you still look that snatched?
I haven't gained 5 pounds in 5.
Oh, you have? I'm about to say, you look very snatched.
Thank you.
Okay. What's your name, baby?
Joy Mac, that's me.
Joy Mac. Your head's getting cut off a little bit, so I just want you to move down a little bit. Okay.
Right.
Where you calling us from?
Chicago.
Chicago in the building.
Southside.
Southside. What up, Chicago? South.
Let me just say, I listened to most of this already, so my reaction won't be, you know, brand new. But I wish she hurry up and get to it because this is very interesting. Let's go.
Yeah.
Everyone's calling you lucky that you haven't gained 5 pounds in a year. We all wish we had that. Joy Mac, how old are you?
Win at work by communicating effectively with Grammarly. Grammarly helps you rewrite your sentences.
Sorry, y'all. Come on.
How old are you?
28. Damn, I'm 28. Oh my God.
When's your birthday?
March 21st.
Oh, you just turned what? About 2 months ago? 3 months ago? 3 months ago. Okay. March 21st. Is that what's your sign? Aquarius or Pisces?
I'm an Aries the first day of them.
Damn, I got them all wrong. Aries. Okay. All right. Joy Mac, Southside Aries. You have any kids?
No, I don't have no kids.
No kids. What do you do for a living?
I'm a stylist. I'm a celebrity stylist in the city.
Stylist.
So what kind of stylist? Clothing here?
Locks. I only do locks.
Oh, locks. Lock stylist. All right, this is Joy Mac, South Side of Chicago, no kids, a lock stylist, 28 Aries. All right, boo, what kind of man you looking for?
You know what? I don't know. I just this is a little hard. I wasn't ready for that question.
It's the man.
So you call into a dating show. Kendra about to say it's the main question. You call into a dating show, and even still, at 28, you don't know what the hell you looking for.
Question. That's the first question.
I ain't gonna lie, this is my first time being on your live, girl.
Your first time ever watching the show, period?
Yes, I just walked in my friend's house and got tuned in.
So you ready for it? Because, girl, we get into it on this show.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. What I want? I want in a guy, confident, protective, down to earth. Why are you laughing, girl? What else? He could have some money for sure, because I ain't broke at all. Feel me? I would like a guy that's doing better than me. But what else?
Let's stay right there for 1 second. What's the bare minimum he can make?
Like, what we talking, like yearly or something?
Let's do yearly.
Girl, 200. I make 150.
So he can't make less than 200,000?
I make 150 doing just locks. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely need somebody that's gonna be doing something, you know?
So you say, okay, so real quick, you're a celebrity stylist. They're asking me in the comments, are you able to give any of your clients' names?
I do polo hair all the time. Majority of the time I do polo. I just did Young Bands. I worked with Lil Baby before.
Okay.
Look like fake city celebrities. Like,
okay. Now back to your 200
Well, damn,
requirements.
she
So you're a celebrity
client. She
stylist,
said
so I'm
fake
assuming you're
celebrities,
around men
city
that
celebrities. What the hell?
That amount of money.
all day.
So what's going on with them? The men in your world?
I don't want to deal with any man in my world.
Well, that's the world you live in.
I don't want to live there anymore.
Where do you want to live?
I want to live in fairy tale fucking land. I don't like it here. I don't like, let me, hold on, because I don't know who in the comments. I might have some clients there. They cool and all, but, you know, I don't miss business like that.
Okay, I mean, fair enough, but you're going to have to go in those other environments. I mean, the one thing I think a lot of people sometimes neglect is your real world is your first dating pool, right? And people say this, there's piss in the dating pool. That's not accurate. There's several pools. There's not only one pool. So if you want a different dating pool, you got to change your environment up.
You're right. That's why I'm finna move to Texas and take up doing something else, because I do locks all day and I deal with like street people. Being a celebrity stylist is cool, but majority of my clientele is like from the hood. You know, basically where I started.
Right.
And I do to be able to touch, you know, better people and stuff, but I'm still stuck in this category.
Okay. So all right, so you wouldn't date a guy that made 95,000.
Where he work at? What they do for 95?
Is she for real? I guess she is for real. Okay.
There's a lot of jobs that pay 95K.
He gonna be working at the Taste of Chicago.
First of all, you're not even getting paid to make. I mean, they probably make less money at Taste of Chicago than 95K. 95K is actually
95 cool. 95 cool. He ain't got like no.
This bitch just said she worked in the hood. She got a lot of hood clients, basically, and she live in Chicago. Now I'm sure there's a lot of there's a lot of wealthy people everywhere. Hell, in my city that I live in, Buffalo, it's rich people here. But girl, the average person in general make between $40,000 and $50,000 a year, and if you was all of that, miss, you would have been got snatched up. How about that? While you looking your nose down on somebody that make 95K, talking about what kind of work they do. Shit, it's all kind of people that all kinds of jobs that make decent money, 65 and up. But you think you too good?
That thing going on, we gonna just straight 95, cut it off like that. What's 95?
Okay, so okay. This is Joy Mac. So Joy, I'm about to skip around for your questions. When was your last relationship?
Most recently, $7,000
a month. $7,000 a month. Bitch, I make that much almost.
Right? Well, you doing your thing, girl? What the fuck?
Y'all are doing the math of how much 95
I mean, the hood, so hood,
a month
just
is?
hood.
Yeah. We need
So
to
okay. What was the number? What's the number?
79.19.
So was that you couldn't deal with a guy that made that a month?
I mean, I guess. I mean, it ain't bad or nothing. I guess he got a budget properly because I like to buy stuff on the weekend.
What you like to buy, Joy?
It would have been nice to ask her who raised her and what her parents made and did for a living, bitch.
I like to buy stuff. Like, I like to go shopping. I like to buy stuff.
So the guy that you're dating, do you expect him to buy the stuff for you, or are you buying it for yourself? How does it work?
It's a little bit of both because I spoil myself, and if you see me spoiling myself, you should want to spoil me too, right?
Okay. So now, what was your last relationship, Joy?
Most recently is all I'm gonna say.
Okay, that's fine. Now, did this guy make $200K or more?
Yeah, for sure.
So why'd y'all break up?
Actually, damn, we didn't break up.
You're in a relationship?
No,
Honest to God, like, what the hell is going on with this girl? Like, what is her problem? And why is Kendra like...
we talking about my last relationship. He passed away, so we didn't break up.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
And she did all that cackling and carrying on just to say he died. He probably got shot. Now let me stop. I don't know. But shit. Living in Chicago, y'all be dodging bullets like a motherfucker. That's not funny. It's
okay, I understand now. All right, that's a little sensitive, so I'm not gonna dive deeper in that. But we'll move forward. But it seems that you're adamant about this $200K.
I mean, I ain't too adamant about it. It is like,
I can't wait to read these comments.
I make enough, so I need somebody that can make enough. Like I make more than enough.
Okay. Cause the guy have kids.
I guess everybody got kids at this point. Shit, just not too many.
What's too many for you?
Two.
Okay. So you can have one kid.
Yeah, one kid, one baby mama.
One kid.
So the 200K is based off of him. It's not based off of him being single. He can have 2 kids, which means hell, it's not really 200K then.
One baby mama max. All right. Does he gotta be in Chicago?
No. I travel. We travel.
Okay. He'll travel. Okay. Does he gotta look a certain way?
The new best way to make money online that nobody's talking about is something you've never heard of before. It's using Audible. So
the crazy part is I fuck with fat niggas.
But you mess with fat men that make money.
For sure, you know what I'm saying?
So that's the difference. I was just talking about this tonight. I just said this. I said men are visual, women like security. So you're not dating a fat man that makes $30,000. You would date a fat man that made more than $200K.
For sure, the one that, baccarat, look nice, his teeth clean, haircut, nails, buffed out. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, somebody that, white teeth, that's white, not no mustard stains, not no, you know what I'm saying? Not, I need somebody that cares. Give the fuck. Just the
Oh my goodness, Joy. All right. So Joy, why do you think I think that's sensitive. You told us your last relationship, the person passed away. So we'll ask.
That was fun. It's okay. I can laugh and shit. I got dark humor, so we good.
Well, I was gonna say. Okay, what was you gonna say?
No, it's okay because I got dark humor, so we good. I caught you trying to what you was finna say. You had to catch up.
Well, one of the questions is why do you think you're single? But you told us your last guy passed away.
Yeah.
So okay. So your last question is why would a guy be lucky to be with you? Why should a guy who makes $200K want to date you?
Cause I bring a table too. We could double our tables. You feel me? We could build an empire with our tables. We could build a whole city on our tables. You know what I'm saying? You could bring a table, I could bring a table, you could get chairs, I bring stools, you could get the bedroom set, I get the living room set, like that type shit. I'm a good partner, I feel like.
Okay, she says she's a good partner, she feels like. All right, let's do it. This is Joy Max Southside. No kids. I gotta tell you, I'm cracking up at you when I said 95K. You would have thought I said $20,000. To you, it probably is like $20,000.
Huh?
When I said the guy can make 95K, because 95K to most individuals is considered a lot of money. We won't repeat the reaction you gave us the first time. We got it. So let's do it, Joy. Give them your Instagram name.
I'm so sorry. I gotta go.
Uh-oh. What happened? Something must have happened. Something must have happened. Somebody must have texted her. Joy, Joiiimac is the name. Joiiimac__. For those individuals who made over 200K and you wanted to reach out to her, there you have it.
Oh, child. Let's get into these comments. I could not wait. So I said, Kendra cackling with this chicken head like it's cute. This broad ratchet as hell, and I'll pull a six-figure man before she do, and I hit the wall end game. Oh, Sarah Brown's the prime example of how money doesn't buy you class. Kendra, you have the patience of Job. God bless you. I mean, I didn't know what to call it. I guess it's patience, because child, I'm astounded that women struggle to list qualities, attributes desired in a man, but can quote a dollar amount in less than a second. Shit, half the time they be talking about money don't matter. Listening to her speak, it seems that she would struggle to relate, converse, and socialize with 200K men who aren't the type of men in her clientele. I mean, she doing a bunch of drug dealers here that probably make that kind of money, I guess. Listen to her language. A man that makes that type of income, he would absolutely have nothing to do with her. B-Boss said, I rap, but trust me, she's thinking, looking at rappers or entertainers' lifestyle. That's the type she wants. Yeah, because they probably get money, but they ain't businessmen for real, for real. You know, they the ones that flash the money in the videos and in the pictures, you know, like the money fan and all that dumb shit. Plenty of professionals make 95K and up: engineers, nurses, physician assistants, pharmacists, construction managers, veterinarians, etc. For 200K and up, she'd have to go to doctors, corporate lawyers, and small business owners with a craft like herself. Like Kendra said, she got to change up her environment. She's unlucky to meet men in those fields if she's surrounded by hood rapper dudes and friends day in, day out. Maybe she could try some. Child boo, this old hood rat ninja, she ain't getting nobody that make that kind of money. Girl, sit down. The only thing she really got going, she's a beautiful girl, and she don't have no children. Okay? And she petite. If she could just become a woman, a feminine woman, then she might have a shot. But all that hood energy and that masculinity, shit, she a man. She is a man. Natalia said a guy making 90K isn't enough. Well, everyone has their own standards, I guess. However, it may be a bit more important to want honesty, integrity, and loyalty from your partner. I'm going to make this 30 minutes. I agree, Natalia. DJ Torch. Oh, he was a guest on that other show on Pineapples. Wait, is this is him? Yep, that's him. Hey, DJ Torch.
39 minutes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hello?
Shit. I didn't know it was going to go back to that. You gonna break my soul. You gonna break my soul. DJ Torch said there's a point where people get too focused on money. Again, no complete discussions on character compatibility or personality. Yeah. She makes 150K, but her mentality is not that of what a man that makes 200K would want. Kimmy says, I feel bad for the future generations. There's so much work to be done in the black community when it comes to relationships. I was raised to let the man take the lead as long as we have love and respect for each other, whether I make more or he makes more. Everything is about money nowadays, and it's truly sad. Most people are not making 150 a year. Hell, most people ain't making, they just making 50K a year, let alone 90K. I mean, what the hell? Um, Anyway, that girl ain't looking for no man. She looking for a bro. You can want all you want, but reality is what you get. I just came up with that one. No, you didn't come up with that. She doesn't. She don't really realize that this is gonna do more harm for her than help. Her outfit match her personality and intellect. There is nothing more amusing than a Dollar Tree 304 looking for a man who makes over 200K. She can buy a lot of stuff at Dollar Tree with his income. Belize Gal says, am I missing something? What is wrong with a man that makes 95K? Off the top of my head, I can list 6 or 7 professions that fall into that bracket. She literally said they got a budgeting problem. I like to buy stuff on the weekends. No, ma'am, you have a budgeting problem with that mindset. Ciao. Kendra said, my stomach be stomaching. Kendra is funny. What? When you have a great credit line, you don't need to actually make 200K a year. That's so true. Who laughs about their ex dying but wasn't even broken up? I'm sure not one thing she said was true. If anything, she's a late night 2 a.m. call to a dude that makes 75K. 100K she wished, and a nightmare to a dude making 200K. F out of here. Exactly. She average at best. They lighten her ass up in these comments. I hope she reading. Where you at, girl? Get these comments. The comments are talking about money and like who laughs at their ex dying. This is Chicago. We're talking about that city. It's ghetto. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised. She talking about he died. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he died by gunshots. Bitch. Chicago is off the hook. Shout out to all my Chicagoans that's still alive. I'm not laughing. Because Chicago is a shithole. And they got mad at Trump for calling Baltimore a shithole. Baltimore, Chicago, any inner city run by a Democrat politician is a fucking shithole. Shit, mine's well, it ain't got there yet. We don't have the people per capita that y'all have. She doesn't even run in the right circles to know men who make 200K that are in street, but also wants them. Yeah, like I mean, and then not to mention like you look better off dating somebody in your profession. A lot of people date for people in their profession. I mean, for the most part, if you in that profession day in and day out, who else the hell you gonna meet? You might as well date somebody that know what you do and that can relate on that level. I mean, I get it to a certain extent that may not be what you want because there's also, couples that do the total opposite of each other and they have a happy life and stuff. But you'd have to be out there to really, find that person. Mahi Melanie, she has a attention span of a 12-year-old. Exactly. All distracted and giggling and laughing and poor conversation skills. Imagine how she act on a date with an alleged 200K. I knew y'all was going to give it up in these comments. I couldn't wait to get to these comments. Miss Bryant, how she abruptly ended the live was rude AF. Kendra was patient as hell with her and her bullshit. Wow, she ain't even worth the time. Major Flavor says she simply put, she wants a drug dealer, scammer, or a rapper. No legitimate man of means is looking for this mess. This is one of the reasons why our community is failing. Our women living in fairy tale land. When she said she wanted a fairy tale child, I knew it was over at that point because baby girl, life is anything but a fairy tale. George Humes, I respect that she doesn't mix business with pleasure as it pertains to her craft. In the real world, most black men are not rappers, athletes, pharmaceutical salesmen. If 95K is frowned upon, she will likely be alone. If she was closer to a 10 opposed to a 6, she could pull it off. I agree. My ex did here, and she charged at least $100 for a basic style, and she did at least 5 heads a day. So she was making over 100K a year. She was always busy and tired, which is understandable, but making that a year on a steady basis is hard. A lot of women do not understand that and think it's the norm. Yeah, I thought about that too. I'm like, okay, she made 50K. I mean, 150K. But is that consistent? Shit, the most I ever made was 89,000, and that's because I had worked so much damn overtime as an LP and shit. But my income it had gradually went up. Um, I started, at my wage. I went from 65K, 70 something, and then I finally made it up to 89. But bitch, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of damn work, and I could just imagine how much work she doing to pull in 150K doing hair, bitch. Faith and Nova said, now nowadays her hairstyle alone costs about 500 easy. Yeah, so, and yeah, they definitely charging way more than 100 to do locks. If you're quick, you can do 2 people's head in a day. So that's 1,000 a day. So what? 1,000 a day. Let's just give her 5 days. That's 5,000 a week. Times 4. 20,000 a month, give or take. Um, and then she probably worked the weekends too. Like, most hairdressers work all day Saturday. Shit, so when you got time to date? Um, she probably worked Wednesday through Saturday or some shit like that. Man up says always the BS anecdotal rebuttal. You know what the man meant and you know he was right. Oh, I ain't getting to all of that. Out of touch with reality, she living amongst celebrities and acting like them, but claims to not want to be there. She don't want them in her environment because of the role she has to play with them. It don't change, baby girl. As a man who makes over 100K, I promise you, be a, you wouldn't be a blip on my radar. Glad she likes dark humor because the only thing dark and humorous is her future relationship outlook. Let's read a couple of women. She acted like 90K is something to settle for. She is wearing her income as her main or only qualifier. She makes 150K and spent most of the interview talking about how she likes to buy nice things. What else does she have going on in general? What else does she seek in men? In my opinion, her mind seems a bit immature and chaotic. Couldn't get 5 seconds to end the interview. The men making 200K who are not like her clients, she probably don't hang around. Let's be real. She knows she didn't think about any of this. She mentioned she wants a fantasy. Oh, all right, let's read two more. Former wealth management FA and current financial analysis here. Her chances infinitesimal. I want to say this word. I've heard this word. Let's say it. Her chances infinitesimally small. I think I said it right. People in said income brackets, COOs, CFOs, will not accept a person of this demeanor, look, and attitude that their income reaches their partner's bare minimum. It's insulting, especially knowing the pool of women they have. 200K is 6% of all men, not factoring age, race, sexual orientation, height, and other niche weirdo requirements require. They are literally looking at IG and basing their requirements on something that exists only on the internet. That is not a loss for those men or even men like me that make over 90K because they are a non-factor. It's a loss for the females and an insult to the average above average male, which most high income earners started from. Yeah, that 95K man, you could work with him. What the hell? My sister a doctor and her husband is a retired military. And they've been together 17 years, bitch. As a nurse in my 4-year bachelor degree, my starting pay was 25 and some change per hour. Let's round it up to 26, and that was in 2019, not that long ago. Y'all could do the math to find out how much that is a year. Nowhere near 100K. Okay, what's your point, girl? Yeah, depending on where you live, shit, that's decent money. I mean, it's real good money in most of the country, except for places like New York City and California. Shit, I live in upstate New York. 95K is rich, bitch. If that's your base pay and you ain't working overtime to get there, that's money, honey. Jay said I got with my husband when he was making 13 a year. 5 years later, he's making 5 years later, he's making close to 60K a year. Pocket watching will make you miss out on real, genuine love. And not for nothing, like this chicken is a chicken. Like this is just a case study, basically. This is not a real legit, chick that's really gonna get what she thinks she deserves. And with that being said, I just wanted to tell a quick little story. Um, and I don't know if this even really matter. So Tia and Tamara, the twins, the Mowry twins, Tia and Tamara Mowry. So the one that played on the game, she met her husband. Well, first of all, well after, or I don't know how long after Tia and Tamara sister ended. Because she's been with her husband shit a long time. And he was an up and coming actor, a struggling actor when she met him in her early 20s. So yeah, that was not long after Sister. And I'm sure her bank account was nice and fat, but whatever it was about him, you know, she saw the potential. Luckily, it was the right potential because, now we all know she made a great decision, probably prayerfully so, I would imagine. At the time, they were Christians. I remember back in the day they were on TBN and they were, practicing Christians. Um, so I'm sure with much prayer, you know, um, she made a good decision that eventually paid off. And you know, now we know him to be Corey Hardrick, the actor, and he's a very good actor at that. So I don't know. That was just something that stays in my mind when I, hear stories like this because as women, including myself, at certain times in my life, I I expected my man to make a certain amount of money, not thinking about growing with him and building. I just wanted him to already kind of be at a certain point at that time. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a 95K thing for me, but um just for example, I had an ex-boyfriend who worked at the bank and he wasn't making no money for real, for real. So, and he had child support. And, in my mind, I wanted him to do more. and everything like that. And I mean, at that time, I would get upset because I'm like, he don't want more out of life, but you know, hey. Anyway, that was I like the comment section was good, y'all. So thanks for tuning